Hey, casual crypto investor family. It is the casual crypto investor, and I am back. I hope everyone is doing well. It's Monday, fresh start, fresh week, but I think, man, things are happening. Oh my gosh, man. I'm so pumped. I have this is a video where you just kick your shoes off, grab your favorite, snack or beverage and just sit back and relax in regards to the content and information I'm going to be sharing with you because, again, this is one of the jam-packed episodes where if this doesn't make you bullish on crypto and what's happening in the crypto space, I really do not know what will make you bullish. I really don't. You might need to get your pulse checked or put a mirror under your nose to make sure you're still alive. But yeah, it's absolutely insane what's happening right now. I got so much stuff I want to share with you. We have a prediction from some individuals that are very involved in the blockchain space, saying that XRP can go to $1,000. We got updates from Charles Hoskinson in regards to the midnight airdrop or glacier airdrop. We got just, oh my gosh, so many things. So just buckle up, sit back, relax, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video. If you do like the content that I'm making for you guys, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you. I know I'm an infant in regards to my subscriber count right now, but I'm trying to grow the community and try to grow as I share more content about something I'm passionate about, and that's obviously the crypto space. All right, so enough jibber jabbering. Let's get into it. All right, so right now we are currently down. Okay, we are currently down 2%, sitting at a $3.87 trillion market cap. So the market right now is kind of just idling, right? But I definitely think we're going to be having some pumps sooner rather than later, in my opinion. All right. So right now, Bitcoin is sitting at 118,000, not really making any waves. Ethereum kind of on cruise control, same deal, trying to get to about 4K as well. XRP taking a little bit of a pullback. It is down 10%, but hey, could be a good entry point for some individuals if they do not hold a lot of XRP. $3.13. Not a bad move. We know it can get to $3.80. It's been there, $3.60, even $3.50. But $3.13 could be a good entry point for XRP holders. All right. So let's get into this information, man. It's a lot of stuff. All right. So first off, we have breaking. This is from John Squire. Shout out to the Crypto Squire. XRP just took over Bitcoin and Ethereum in trading volume on Korea's top exchange, Upbit. So again, we already know South Korea, let me be specific. South Korea loves XRP. And I think that, again, as it gets more and more momentum, more and more adoption, I think that XRP will definitely be popular in many of the Asian countries, but also will expand in terms of its use case globally, in my opinion. All right. But again, this is great to see. And this is, in my opinion, very bullish for XRP. All right. Next up, we have information. So Charles Hoskinson has come out and stated that the midnight just in, he said the midnight will announce the glacier, airdrop date at Rare Evo. And so basically, Night could be a $10 billion project right out the gate. 50% of the supply will be allocated to ADA holders, and I have some more detailed information. So with over 37 million wallets eligible, this could become the biggest airdrop in crypto history, which would be absolutely insane if they're able to pull this off. And so they did do snapshot was already taken in June 11th to be exact. Okay, so if you hold XRP, all right, if you hold obviously Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, AVAX, or BAT, you will all be part of the massive event. So you will receive. So, so you're already locked in. They already did a snapshot in regards to that. But XRP holders stand out with a dedicated 5% share of the 24 billion of the Night token. Okay. And so how much will XRP holders get? So out of the 24 billion Night token available, XRP holders will receive 5%, which is 1.2 billion tokens. The amount each person receives depends on how much XRP they had during the snapshot. All right. So that, like, as I mentioned, the snapshot was already taken back on June 11th. And so if you are XRP holders, you will be approved to receive these tokens. Okay. I remember many years ago, Flare, which is another project that I'm very bullish on. They did an airdrop, and I did receive my airdrop at the time. I was using, I can't remember what platform it was. I think I was using Coinbase, and I did receive the amount that I had in XRP in the Flare tokens, and I'm still buying Flare because I think Flare is another sleeping giant and one. And I'm going to show you why I think Flare is a sleeping giant in the next news article. But yeah, I'm excited for this airdrop. I think it could be great. I think it'd be obviously a great way, as Charles Hoskinson is trying to do, bring the communities together. And I'm excited to see what the price point of this particular project could be. He also mentions here that, or the article also mentions here that Cardano holders will get the most, which is 50%. Bitcoin holders will get 30%, and the rest will be shared by the other supported tokens. All right. So if you hold Cardano and you hold XRP as well as some of the other tokens that I mentioned, you'll be in good shape. So I'm really excited to see about what happens with that. And yeah, it could be a great opportunity. All right. So moving on. Speaking of Flare, this is huge, guys. So, obviously a big project, a big fan of Flare. They're working on a lot of great things. They're actually trying to bring DeFi to to XRP, and especially with staking and things of that nature. And so now with Ledger is one of the most trusted hardware wallets for secure crypto storage. And with the Flare app, you can now use the Ledger to safely manage your Flare with wrapping it and delegating it to staking. So basically you could stake on the Ledger app and earn passive income, or get some rewards by staking your Flare on the Ledger. And hey, it's a great way to get some passive income. And then speaking of passive income, this is the thing that gets me excited. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, as Flare is also looking to find ways to allow people to stake their XRP. Now, there's a lot of questions with this, and I do not have all the answers, right? I'm just sharing the information. Hopefully, we'll be able to put the pieces to the puzzle together, and it'll make more sense down the line. But I am excited because one of the things that I would love to be able to do is technically really not sell my XRP, is basically earn passive income on my XRP. Now, again, like many of you, I'm going to have a lot of questions in regards to what the income potential would look like from staking. All right. So I'm going to share this brief little snippet from this article, and it says, at the heart of Flare's infrastructure is F assets, a system that creates a fully collateralized representation of these assets. One notable example is FXRP, a wrap version. Oh, excuse me. Got a phone call. Of course, I get a phone call as I'm recording. So I'll call my family member back later. But moving on, it says, let me go back. So it says, at the heart of Flare's infrastructure is F assets, a system that creates a fully collateralized representation of these assets. One notable example is FXRP, a wrap version of XRP that enables holders to deploy their XRP in DeFi protocols within Flare's network. Okay, so basically, if you have XRP, it'll be wrapped as the FXRP. Okay. Now, again, I'm not sure if when you wrap it, is it 1-to-1 or more so? If I do this, what type of income could I potentially get? And that's a question that we're all waiting to see. So moving on, it says here, by staking FXRP, holders receive STXRP, a liquid staking token that represents a claim on the staked FXRP. All right. So this setup allows XRP holders to unlock native like staking yields on an asset that otherwise doesn't support staking, enabling passive income without sacrificing liquidity. Max Luck, head of growth at Flare, told Cointelegraph. So again, I'm not sure what the income would look like. So example, like if I had 1,000 XRP and I wrap it in the FXRP and then stake it with the STXRP, what type of yield would I get from doing that? So there's a lot of questions with that. I do not know. The article really didn't say specifically what that would look like. But, again, I'm sure we will learn more at a later date. But I know this is slowly coming down, down the pipe. And so, I think that this is something to look forward to in regards to earning passive income on your XRP. All right, next up, a couple of things. So the SEC has delayed its decision on the True Social Bitcoin ETF listing. So we shall see about that, what happens with True Social and their listing of their Bitcoin ETF. I'm sure it'll probably get approved, but just want to share that little tidbit of information. Also, too, as well, which I also think is very, very important. It just goes to show the mass adoption of crypto, which is going to be slowly weaving itself into the financial, gambit or financial institution. It's going to basically, it says that financial giant Interactive Brokers considering allowing crypto stable coin funding for brokerage accounts. So basically you can fund your account with USDC, Tether, RLUSD, and they'll accept that. So again, this is another powerful instrument that I think will help to give or bring mass adoption to the crypto space. Moving on, we have another tweet from Drac the Rippler. The White House is set to release the first national crypto stockpile report this Wednesday. So I'm excited to see about that, what that looks like. I'm excited just to learn how they're going to be doing these reports. And yeah, this is exciting, man. I mean, again, crypto is mainstream, guys. Crypto is mainstream. Man, we've been through the rigmarole for many years. We were kind of called nerds and loony bins and those crypto guys and all this kind of stuff. Man, we're having our day. Okay. Now the White House is doing stockpile reports about crypto. So guys, pat yourself on the back if you have been in this space or in this space now, but even have been in this space for a long time. We saw what this thing was going to do. All right. Moving on to as well, which I also think is another I'm a big XDC fan. Apparently, XDC ETF is in the S1 filing process. This is another ETF or another crypto that I would love to see get their own ETF. Okay, so it's in this early stages, but I think XDC is another sleeping giant. Don't sleep on XDC. I think they could be another game changer out there, and especially XDC is relatively cheap currently right now. I think last time I checked, XDC was selling for like 2-3 cents. Let me see. Where's XDC? So it's ranked number 65. Okay. But now look at that. Look, it's at 8 cents right now, which is actually absolutely insane. I remember buying this at like 2 cents. But again, I think XDC is another one that can see some nice gains. And if it gets mass adoption, look out. I think this is another crypto that can absolutely explode. All right. Also, too, as well, again, more crypto coming to mainstream. PayPal to allow merchants to accept crypto payments, guys. That's what I'm saying, man. All the dominoes are falling in the right time, in the right place, okay? Crypto is coming mainstream. And there's going to be instances where people will use crypto and they won't even know it. But then obviously there'll be times when people will be able to, buy crypto and make payments and things of that nature. You'll get rewards in crypto. It's going to become more mainstream, guys. But again, there's some things that need to happen in order for it to do that. And I mean, become more mainstream, but it's gradually happening, one step at a time. But I feel like it's slowly picking up momentum. All right. Next up, we have ETH. What was it? It was. Sorry, I lost my place here. What was it? Dang. I can't remember. I lost my place. Never mind. I think this might have been it. Ondo Finance, which is another one that I'm very bullish on, exceeded $144 million. Okay. Ondo is definitely going to be one of the ones that blows up too as well. Obviously, they're big on tokenizing real world assets. And so, yeah, man, Ondo is definitely going to be one of the ones that teamed up with Franklin Templeton, teamed up with Ripple, teamed up with many. I want to say BlackRock too as well. So definitely keep your eye on the on Ondo Finance rather. All right, kind of getting towards the end here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you out with a video clip. This video clip features Phil Kwok and Dom Kwok. They're brothers. They have a company called Easy A. They basically are a kind of somewhat of like a resource for people that are into blockchain technology. They do hackathons and a whole bunch of education, a whole bunch of stuff. But basically, they were on. I believe it was on what show was it? I guess the show was Market Movers, and they predict XRP to be at $1,000 by 2030. What do you think about that? Do you think, okay, so let me propose this question to you guys, all right, to get some interaction here. Do you see XRP hitting $1,000 before 3030 or at 3030 or 2030? Excuse me, not 3030. 3030 will all be gone by then. I'm sorry, but do you see XRP getting to $1,000 by 2030, or do you see XRP getting to $1,000 before 2030? Let me know in the comments section down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you love my content, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I will definitely see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.
And I know a lot of people have been asking for my price targets on XRP, and I think this is the first time I'll say it, but I think XRP is heading to $1,000 by 2030. So for me, it's, you know, a super important project, and actually probably one of the most important projects out there at the moment.
And